Welcome back to another episode of Bitch, I Got My Pots. Today I'm doing what I do, in the kitchen. Cooking a little something for the people. And I'm tired of you non-cooking niggas keep on drawing down on me like y'all want to have a cook-off. Better practice, boy. Get your practice up. I do cooking lessons on every Tuesday and Thursday if you need any help, fellas. I'll start off with the hard shit. On Tuesday. I'll give you some hard shit to do, like teach you how to boil water. Stay in your lane, man. It's a lane for everybody, man. You wanna know what some good food is? Come by Sunday's Eatery anytime you're in the Miami area. We gonna feed you right. The original home of fried ribs, so everybody all of a sudden everybody want to sell fried ribs now. I'm gonna cook a little something healthy today. Halfway healthy, because healthy to some people is no seasoned, bland ass food. My food always seasoned, and it never be bland. I want my steak with no red in it. I don't run no red lights or stop signs. I want my women with no red in it and my steak with no red in it. And I've been hearing rumors too. I've been hearing rumors lately. Somebody told me, you know that they talking about putting slavery on the ballot? Black people, shut the fuck up. Niggas of our generation would not make good slaves, so I doubt if they do that. Niggas don't listen. Fuck, I'm gonna be a slave. How you gonna make me a slave? Oh, so what? You gonna slave me and make me cook some fried ribs for Master got me fucked all the way up. Then, all right, some states like Louisiana, it's supposed to be Alabama and Tennessee. Okay, those are southern states. But Vermont ain't no fucking southern state. They never had slavery, so why would they try to bring back slavery in a place that they never had slavery? When you people use the web, learn how to use the internet. Realize that everything on the internet is not true because you can put it on the internet. Just because you Google some shit, that don't mean that those are facts. That's some bullshit that somebody wanted to drive you crazy about. Besides, like I say, my generation never be good slaves. We gotta first, before we start worrying about shit like that, we gotta start figuring out the shit right around us. Like for instance, last week, I was talking about sharing location, because everybody's big on letting everybody know where they going. Oh, I'm about to go to the mall. Oh, I just got to the mall. Oh, I'm in the mall. Oh, I'm shopping the mall. I'm leaving the mall. I'm riding down the street. I'm pulling into my house. You're giving people a free tracking device on your life and your freedom. There was an entertainer that was just recently killed, and supposedly they tracked him down from a location because somebody he was with was posting. I don't know what the circumstances was behind the gruesome attack, but I know us black folks, we gotta learn to do better. We gotta stop looking for character references. When I go out to eat, I'm going out to eat for my stomach and my date. I'm not going out to eat so I can post a picture of my food and show you where I'm at, or to make you say, damn, I wish I was there with him. That's not the purpose. We gotta start living our lives for ourselves. You know I'm talking that shit, right? Y'all stay tuned, I'll be right back. The bitch, I got my pot. I got my pot.
I'm Tamara, and this is another episode of Trick Daddies. I got my pots. Who wants smoke? Clearly y'all, because y'all was knucking and bucking in Trick Daddy's Facebook comments over who had the best diss track. So without further ado, here are the top 5 best fan-voted hip-hop diss tracks of the past and present. Number 5, Play With Your Bitch by Young Dolph. It was released on February 1st, 2017, and the late Memphis rapper Young Dolph dissed fellow fellow Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. The feud lasted for many years, even until Young Dolph's untimely demise on November 17, 2021. I'm shaking reading number 4 because Remy Ma did not come to play with her diss track Shether. It was released on February 25, 2017, and in a day and age where artists throw shade and not names, Remy said it with her whole chest, and she meant it. Nicki Minaj, are you dumb? When this track dropped, the world stopped for a minute. Rapping on the legendary hip-hop diss instrumental Ether, she split clever metaphors and alleged all types of foul things about Nicki Minaj in the song. But Nicki Minaj said that all the things in the songs were lies, and it was quickly pulled from iTunes and other streaming platforms. Remy Ma has always claimed that the reason for the diss is because Nicki Minaj was doing things behind the scenes to, quote, stop her bag. Since then, Remy Ma says that she is willing to reconcile her relationship with Nicki Minaj. Number 3, No Vaseline by Ice Cube. It was released on October 29th, 1991, and Ice Cube took his lyrics, pride, and his smoke with him when he left his group NWA to go solo due to money and management conflict. And once he heard shade in his old group's track, he clapped back viciously. Taking shots at Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, and more with the lyrics, "Cause you're getting out your green by a white boy with no Vaseline." Number 2, Ether by Nas. It was released on December 4th, 2001, and not so much of a fun fact, but a savage fact. Nas dropped this diss track to Jay-Z on Jay's birthday. Whew, that's one hell of a birthday gift. This is still one of the most legendary diss tracks of all time. Like, you can't mention hip-hop diss tracks without mentioning Ether. Just look at the comments. With lyrics in it like, in '88, you was getting chased through your building, calling my crib and I ain't even give you my number. All I did was give you my style for you to run with. Smiling in my face, glad to break bread with the God. Wearing jazz chains, no text, no cash, no cars, no jail bars, jigger, no pies, no case. Just Hawaiian shirts, hanging with Lil Chase. You a fan, a phony, a fake, a stan. Number 1, Hit 'Em Up by Tupac. It was released on June 4th, 1996, and this was the best because the disrespect was directed loud and very clear. Pac was name-dropping Biggie Smalls, Mobb Deep, Lil Kim, Puffy, and did not care. He even had actors pose as his ops in the music video clowning them, and the song is still a certified club banger. So much so that a few years back, Diddy spoke on the diss record saying that he told Biggie not to respond at that time because someone would get hurt, saying that the record was, quote, code, and that they used to take DJs' turntables if they played Hit 'Em Up. He said that the song, quote, hurts till this day. An honorary mention is Super Gremlin by Kodak Black, which is a diss to his former artist and friend Jackboy. The song was one of the hottest songs this year, released in late 2021, even reaching number 3 on Billboard Hot 100, and most people don't even know it's a diss record. However, their beef is still ongoing, with court cases, Instagram lives, and a whole lot of trash talking online. And The Truth by Gucci Mane, dissing rapper Young Jeezy. He performed that song at the Versus battle with Young Jeezy, saying that he told Jeezy he would not do a Versus if he couldn't perform that song. And for hip-hop fans, it was a moment. And remember, this list is fan voted, so it's you guys and your opinions. If you don't agree with my choices, comment below which one should have been on the list. Because I wanted I Hate Young Boy on there, but enough of y'all ain't show up like how y'all was supposed to. But I'm gonna let that slide. But either way, I'm Tamara, and this has been another Top 5 on Trick Daddies. Check out my pot.
Welcome back to Bitch I Got My Pots. You know what's going on? I'm laughing right now because remember when we was little, we came with all these fake ass theories. Like whenever it's done their light, and they was like, oh, the devil beating his wife. All that crazy ass. Well, this sunny South Florida. And one thing we do got is 2 seasons. That's summer and hurricane season. This is the hurricane season. I'm telling you right now, if you've never been in a hurricane, all you gotta do is listen close. It's raining motherfucking cats and dogs out there right now as we speak. A lot of people don't know what mushrooms is. You know, mushrooms is actually a fucking fungus. Not no regular fungus, but a fungus that grows. And actually a good ass fungus. The best fungus I ever take. Hey man, shout out to all the lying ass women in the world. You know, Leos ain't the only lying women, you know that. Women lie for no fucking reason. Now, I'm gonna get on y'all case today, goddammit, because why do y'all lie for no apparent reason? If you don't know how to get somewhere, when I ask you Do you know where you're going? Say, no, I don't know where I'm going. If you want me to stay on the phone and talk to you turn for turn, I will. But stop pretending like you know what's going on. And y'all lie and y'all try to be sneaky about every fucking thing, and it always come back to bite you in the ass. For instance, a woman who don't know who her baby daddy is a nasty bitch. You ovulate 6 days out the fucking month. If you done fuck more than one nigga in 6 days, you's a raggedy bitch. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. You need to know who your baby daddy is. I'm tired of these big red niggas walking around with these little nappy head, little black little boys talking about this my son. That's not your son, boy. Stop playing. Your wife or your girlfriend been fucking other dudes and she done had a baby. I don't get it. Stop playing with yourself. And no, this is not a show bashing women. This is a show bashing hoes. Bitches, hoes, fuck niggas, racists, bigots, liars, thieves, freaks, molesters. We will target your ass on this show. And don't give a fuck who don't like it. I was asking the girl a question. I asked her, at what point is it cool for your man to have another female? And her response was, that's a good question. So she thought about it. And she told me, well, as long as my man doing everything he's supposed to be doing financially, then I'm cool with it. That's her opinion. You can't knock it. A lot of women get all over excited. Oh, she a stupid bitch. No. See, listen. If y'all think that all men are dogs, you gotta ask yourself, what kind of dog you want? You want you a shit eater? You want you a dog that'll chase behind every car and every bicycle that ride through the neighborhood? You want you a dog that'll eat up all your furniture? You want you a dog that shit right in the middle of your living room while your company there? Or you want you an old nice clean dog that clean up behind itself? One that don't bark but protects. One that take care and guard home. One that'll run out the yard and come on right back home. Y'all figure it out. I want to know what kind of dog do you want? See, I want me a cute little dog. I don't want no big old husky, musky ass dog. And when I want the same kind of dog the woman wants. One for security and not for no. You can't fuck your dog, but I'm saying a dog ass nigga. Well, I know some people. I ain't gonna call it a name, but there's a certain race of people they'll fuck anything. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But if you got ladies, you gotta ask yourself, if you believe that all men are dogs, what kind of dog do you want? What kind of dog you prefer? And I'm tired of you women talking about, oh, niggas ain't shit. I'm just finna get me a girlfriend. Fuck it. I'm going gay. If you're gonna go gay as a woman, if you're gonna go gay because you think that all men ain't shit, then why the fuck would you go get a woman that thinks she a fucking man and look like a man? See, that's not a good thing. That's a weak-minded, that's a weak person. The gay women already got a lane. They don't need y'all over there flogging and faking because your pussy sorry, because you can't keep a nigga, because you just don't know what to do in life, so you want to be part of the community. No, they don't need you over there. Get your sorry lazy ass up out your bed, go feed that man, wash your pussy, and learn how to keep a man and stay in your lane. That's why I won't flack back from this show. And y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know who y'all is, but I'm gonna keep talking that shit. And I'll be right back. Keep it locked. The bitch, I got my pots. I got my pots. Welcome back to another episode of Bitch, I Got My Pots. And for y'all who are offended by any of my comments, I want to just let y'all know something with deep sympathy Fuck you. Fuck I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about you being offended. I speak my mind. I have the right to speak my mind. God gave me a mouth. I'm gonna use it to speak, and I'm not gonna always be using my mouth on women. That ain't what it's for all the time. I'm always gonna say some shit that everybody's not gonna agree with. But I would never directly go at nobody and assassinate nobody's character over some shit that I'm not familiar with or I'm not sure about. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. See, I watch a lot of these sports shows, and a lot of the commentators, they really be getting beside themselves because they say a lot of disrespectful shit. They say a lot of shit that could jeopardize niggas' careers and niggas' jobs. They say shit that I wouldn't say. And shout out to Wendy Williams, oh, she get better. But Wendy Williams, she said some shit too. Like, she didn't give a fuck. I never was into that type of shit. I'm a nigga that tell the truth, speak, tell her how I see it. Therefore, my next guest was a nigga that I got a lot of respect for. Because at the time when this nigga came out, I had an artist signed to my label, damn near with the same name. And for this nigga to make a whole 360 turnaround and be now nominated for a producer of the year, that's a big move, because a lot of you niggas don't know when to give up. A lot of you niggas start doing music at 50, that's not a good age. And a lot of you niggas come out to get some pussy. Well, this nigga was getting pussy, getting money already, and he flipped his whole career. Get up for my next guest, better known as the HitMaka. Where you at, my boy? What they do, man? You did something no nigga never did.
What's good?
You had a hit record one time.
Right.
You went from that to saying, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna produce records.
Yeah, for sure.
Niggas don't do that. Explain that to me.
Man, when I was doing my records, I wasn't really telling everybody that, I'm the producer, because I was so young. I was producing my own records when I had my hit records as an artist. So from there, I just always wanted to evolve. I was one of them niggas that knew that the Barry Gordys, the L.A. Reeds, the niggas behind the scenes or whatever, and I always wanted to go and like switch the whole game up, and that's where we at right now.
Man, you done made a lot of big records. They nominated you this year, producer of the year.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not saying that because you here.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't but a few of y'all that's got real sounds.
Right.
Like, the music is in trouble, and thanks to niggas like you, and a few more producers, drama, of course.
For sure.
You niggas is actually making original beats and sound what niggas don't do no more. And a lot of the southern records, right? That wasn't as big now. A lot of artists are using those samples now and making hit records off of. So how do you stay relevant with the music today, but still make original music?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like I kind of started the trend for that coming back or whatever, cause like I in my mind, I kind of like was like, I'm gonna be the Puff Daddy of this generation. So everything I grew up on, I'm like an early 90s, 2000s baby. I was like, I'm gonna flip all these songs. So like a recent one, I flipped Icons, Get Fucked Up, but I did it for the girls, Lakia and Lotto, and now that shit going crazy. So I mean, that's just my sound, niggas done ran off with the sound a little bit, and I like songs that's downhill. What's my dog, Iceberg, we was just talking about?
Right.
Come on, man, I like that. And then Ball Greasy got one where he flipped your record.
Right.
I love that record too, you know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy, because I'm gonna tell you now, well, thanks to the internet, because a lot of records got stuck in their little areas.
Right.
A lot of records never made it national, and like nobody would have never known that Lotto record was from Get Fucked Up if you didn't tell them.
I ain't gonna lie, Trick. When I did that shit, one of my dude who mixed my records, named Jason Joshua, he just sent it to me like, man, you need to do this shit over. And I'm like, oh, okay. Went in there, did it, and cooked up the idea with my guys or whatever, and then from there, it turned into like a hit, like sensation off the rip, man. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Icons too, man. I hope that a lot of people be like, man, you flipping these songs, you doing that, but in reality, that's also giving back as well, because you don't know what that producer going through is putting paper in these people's pockets as well. You know what I'm saying? We all sharing publishing together.
No, for real. Not only that, but it's also sharing the music with different cities. Like for instance, like early 2000s, they wasn't listening to South music in the East Coast. They wasn't listening to South music on the West Coast.
Exactly.
But it's like now with the new generation, there's a new nigga come out every week.
Right.
And by the way, my son he's in college now, but he told me that if you bring that nigga on that cooking show, you gotta tell that nigga I need a motherfucking beat for my album.
Whatever, let's go.
So my son needed a beat, and all you young producers out there, don't be like I always tell people this story now, you know, and I try not to be messy with. I always tell people like Dream was producing big records nobody know. Then he came out singing. I was like, well, it's all right. Yeah. But then he went and got him a baby from a bad bitch. I said, oh, he came to get him some pussy. That's why I introduced you the way I was like, cause you been had the bitches. Yeah. Red pretty nigga, shady red hair with the eyes. You been riding the foreign cars, you know, early in the game, right?
Yeah.
But how do we come across the niggas? Like there's always a nigga that's talented. He can write, but he just wanna be the artist so bad. What would you say to that nigga? That nigga who could sing, but he produced better. Why would you say to that nigga so he could share those gifts he got instead of holding himself back?
Man, you gotta be strategic in your career, and then also, man, like I just like to give. You know what I'm saying? Like I found out my blessing was to be a blessing to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like God done put a crazy amount of favor on my life. So to the next nigga, somebody else that's in this type of position, it's always about giving back and giving back. So hopefully if you ever in a situation where you need somebody to help you with something, you got 10 or 15, 20 niggas you can put on, help they shit, and they come to grab you as well.
Yes, man, that's the only way we're gonna save hip hop. I just want y'all niggas to know this too. You ain't gotta be a killer. You ain't gotta be on that. You ain't gotta drive a Phantom or the Rolls Royce truck or the Maybach truck. You ain't gotta have a Lambo. You ain't gotta go get 15 chains every week. You ain't got to you ain't gotta have a body to be a rapper. Rap music is forever. Rap music is our culture, it's our lifestyle. You're not supposed to die over it. You're supposed to get rich off of it. You're supposed to enjoy it. It's supposed to take you somewhere. It's supposed to get you through the moment. It's not supposed to cost you your life.
For real.
Please know this, man. You ain't got to be about that life. Because them niggas that you with, they ain't gonna be about that life. They definitely ain't gonna be about that life sentence. They gonna tell on your ass and you going to jail by yourself, nigga. Y'all keep it locked. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe right now. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be right back. We gonna eat some motherfucking food. Cause bitch, I got my pot. I got my pot. Welcome back to Bitch, I Got My Pot. Shout out to my guest today. Y'all might know him as Young Bird. But we call that nigga the HitMaka.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, you eating in with what? See, what you doing?
Y'all need some of them mushrooms.
See, you gotta eat some chicken today.
Man, I ate one of these. I thought those was chips. What's these right here?
Those are potatoes, man.
That was nasty, boy.
Let me get you only want potatoes and mushrooms.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
You vegan?
That nigga
Vegetarian?
That nigga eat a booty gang. That nigga eat. That nigga ain't no motherfucking vegan.
Yo.
That nigga eat a booty gang. That nigga ain't no motherfucking vegan. Hey, and any of y'all ladies that want to get Young Bird some pussy, man, whenever here in the area, man, y'all hit me up, man. I'll make sure you come fuck the shit out you, man.
Hey, Trick, you know, Bird was signed to DMX, one of your favorite rappers.
Yeah.
No, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Man, I don't like when niggas be talking about the greatest rappers, dead or alive, and they don't bring up X-Lane. I snap on one of them mark ass niggas. Nigga, y'all don't know a real nigga when you see one.
X was one of the best, man. Shout out to X. And it's crazy because I was signed to him when I was super young. Like I think I got my deal when I was 14 years old.
Did you know his power? Did you know how big he was when you signed with him?
Yeah, I went from motherfucking getting my parents to buy me the CD for Christmas to meeting the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 months later. So I knew I was already like a huge fan of him. He was bigger than Jay-Z to me at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people don't realize in certain things. And we spent a lot of time together, man. And it came full circle to him coming back and me doing records with him right before he passed. So
I know. I mean, it was crazy. I'm
something.
glad you said he was bigger than Jay-Z. I heard Jay-Z tell a story about him and DMX performing at the Garden. Jay-Z said he was coming on after DMX. He said he was next to him. He was just in the back. He was just chilling. He said before they was introducing DMX, the crowd got quiet, and then he said X just growled like. Argh. He said,
he said the crowd went crazy.
They went crazy. And then he said, then a nigga go out there, he killing shit, and then before he leave, he said a prayer. Jay was like, now what the fuck I'm supposed to do now?
For real, man. He touched people's soul, man. Like,
that's my boy, man. That's my boy. Every time X came to Miami, he fucked with me. That's my boy, man.
Yo, I would have paid good money to see you and DMX together at the same time. Like y'all, I know y'all was having a fucking ball,
man. We listen, man. That's my boy.
That's your boy.
Shout out to X, man. For real.
You need a spoon. You ain't got no meat. Oh, you got a plastic fork.
I got a plastic
Yeah,
fork.
nigga don't eat no meat. They get a plastic fork.
Man, we gotta have this man on more, man. This man has such a dynamic life story. You know, you gotta tell Trick about the time when you went to the school where they kidnapped you.
Oh shit. So look, damn. So I was signed to DMX. This is how I lost my deal with DMX. I was signed to DMX, but I was a badass nigga, like, you know, and I was dumb too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my parents, they worked hard to get to the money to do shit, but like I was so caught into the music that I wanted to go like sell drugs and hang with street niggas when I didn't have to do that. So I was hanging around a bunch of street niggas when I was in my deal with DMX, and my mom got scared for my life. So I went to the mall with my mom. She getting all these mysterious phone calls like, I'm gonna be parked by the Walgreens and this. I'm like, who are you talking to? She like, I'm talking to my husband. Long story short, I go shop with her, come out. 2 Samoan niggas like kidnapped me, like locked me up, put like plastic cuffs on me or whatever, put me in a car. We driving in Chicago, we passed downtown, we end up at O'Hare Airport. Then from there, like I opened up a letter. It was in Vegas. They gave me the letters that like my mom signed away all her child rights, and now I'm a product of this shit with some concentration, like boot camp shit. They took me to Thompson Falls, Montana.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And my parents were paying $5 a month for me to be at this shit. And while you at this, they putting your parents through seminars telling you how good this shit is. Meanwhile, you up there, and if you fuck up there, they send you to Jamaica where they have child safety laws, and you gotta walk 100 miles with a 100-pound brick on your back to get back to Thompson Falls, Montana. Like, pull that shit up if y'all watching. It was called Spring Creek Academy. That shit was shut down for like child abuse and all type of shit. Like, niggas should write a movie on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
documentary.
Yeah,
God damn.
my life is a real movie though, Trick. I ain't even go by it.
God damn, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Man,
pray for you.
Blessed. Yeah, we gotta say a prayer, man. Lead us in prayer, CM.
Dear Lord, thank us for another day. Thank us for our sanity. Thank you for having Berg on the show. Thank you for the staff. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the young man who just prepared this food for us right now. And in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Let's get to it. Man, that's Sunday seasoning. What is that, man?
Man, I got I got you. I gotta give you some.
So you don't work with everybody. Like, who's next you gonna work with that you haven't worked with that you really looking forward to?
The next generation? Because I don't, because it's like the niggas that's supposed to have records gonna have their records. I want to put the next nigga on. So
you gotta hear Young Jake Trick, son.
nah,
You're like,
we just got through talking about this shit, and you know that shit too easy. The same way I pulled up right here, y'all pull up on me.
say less. But that nigga there remind me so much of me. That nigga gonna make sure. That nigga gonna be like, let's go, daddy. The nigga said pull up, let's go.
Yeah. This show though, like I watch this shit. Like when I go hard, like be in the studio for hella nights, drinking, smoking. I know you on that Patron Trick. I'll be watching. I really know. I'll be watching the show. You say that's your vibe sometimes. it's like I be having bad anxiety the next day, and like something shit be taking on. But boy, I be tuned in this shit. It like calm my anxiety, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like there's something going on over here. Like that's, I don't know. It's just a different vibe.
I appreciate that. But you know what? Because what we do, we try to make everybody feel at home. Our discussions, our conversation, whatever you want to talk about. We never want to get nobody on the show and trick them. And remember what I asked you before I told the girl, like I said, I was dead serious. If y'all want to fuck them, get them a DM, I got you. I mean,
hey, bro, where your nephew at? That nigga is so funny.
Big man, yeah. And everybody, shout out to Big Man. Happy belated birthday. Big Man birthday. Big Man was born on 9/11. Ain't that a bitch?
Shit, shout out to Big Man. I was born 9/9, so that's crazy. Wow.
Big Man is 12 years old, about 290.
Oh, you're a big dog.
I had him at 190, staying with me. But I starved. I had to starve. I came home 2 o'clock one morning. And you're going upstairs with 2 double cheeseburgers. I'm like, Big Man. You like, this one for me and my sister. I go to the sister room. She said she been asleep since 9 o'clock. She don't know what he talking about.
Oh shit.
And then I try to make him run. I try to make him do healthy shit.
You gonna run? How you gonna make him run?
He'll be fucked up like me. I'm trying not to let him get fucked up like me. Then, listen, when you come my age, you remember this. When you were little, your grandma and your auntie be like, oh, my back, or I gotta watch how I sit down or watch how I get up. When you get your 40s, you start feeling that little shit.
Yeah.
So every time I get a little chest pain, I be asking, I call my auntie, where it hurt at when you're having a heart attack? Like you never know.
Yeah,
Black people take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody take care of yourself.
Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in. Like always, we're gonna always keep it real. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe now. Shout out to the HitMaka. Shout out to CO. Shout out to Antoine. Come here, Antoine. Come here, man. Come here, man. Come on. Shout out to Antoine. I get this nigga a hard time right here. This is my boy, been around for day one. 22 gonna fuck his ass up, but I had to do this, all right? Yo, remember, bitch, I got my pots. You want some more of that chicken? You want some more
That chicken was fire as hell.
You want another piece?
Yeah, I'll take one.
I got my pots.
Hey, y'all know how we do, and we only represent what's hot. I got somebody straight from Broward County. That's Sunrise, if y'all don't know. But first, I'm gonna just give a shout out to my homeboy Bun B. He got the #1 burger in the United States, Trail Burgers. That veggie burger, off the chain. But right now, let me introduce my homeboy Trippy Juice. What's up, homie?
What's going on, CO? How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Appreciate you.
You ready to
family.
give me a hot 16?
Yeah, I got something for you.
You ain't
man.
gonna embarrass the state, right?
Man, I don't do that, man. I'm from Broward County.
You know I already love you, so
Man.
let's do it.
All right, y'all ready? All right. So this one from the heart, right? In this game we play for keeps. Told my mama to pray for me. She mad I ain't been home in weeks. Told her mama it's been a week. Been a week since I got some sleep. Tried last night but ain't get a peep. Took something and it had me geek. Took something and ain't let me sleep. I ain't talk, ain't switch sides. Heard you was talking through the grapevine. Cut him off, it don't take time. They wait for me, I don't wait in line. You talk a lot, you 6'9". I fuck around with the big guys. Ain't a killer, just mob tie. Penguin touch, I'm penguin chill. This must be how penguin feel. From Gotham down to Charlottesville. All I do is keep it real. I've been scratching my pop a pill, but I'm balling out like I'm Vanderbilt. Most y'all can't keep it real. Most y'all can't keep it real. The way I kick it like David Beckham. Triple Juice, Broward County, boy.
Trippy Joe!
I got my pots.